Shalom, shalom. First, I want to say, call Halayim La Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rachak Wadash. That's all praises to the Heavenly Father. His true name is Yahweh, in the name of his only begotten Son. His true name is Yahweh Shai, whom the world ignorantly calls Jesus. In the name of the Holy Spirit, the Rachak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Salutations to you fellow laborers out there doing the work in truth and in sincerity. Shalom to the Akwaf that believe as well, that are also part of the household of faith. All right. Shalom also to the speckled bird Israelites that are scattered among the heathen, that look like the heathen, that's doing the will of the Father. All right. To the whole household of faith, I say shalom. All right. The brother Kakama Hardah back at you with another quick, Lord willing, edifying lesson. I have a title, but I'm putting it together still. And Lord willing, at the end of the video, I'll have it. And I want to say fair use, by the way. I'm going to show a couple video snippets, for this lesson. And I got a free precept I'm going to bring out. And again, Lord willing, is edifying, kind of late. So, I kind of slept a little earlier than I wanted to, but I got up. But let's get to it, So in this video, as you can see, the title says "Never seen anything like this before," El Paso, Texas. And I've spent nights lodging in Texas as a truck driver, so I know pretty much how the skies look. In Texas, it look pretty cool. Especially on the outskirts of the city. You can see a lot of the chariots. You see a lot of constellation in itself. And this video is about the chariots, of course. And I believe, the Latin tribes, because, a lot of Issachar, the tribe of Issachar, which is the so-called Mexicans, a lot of them dwell down there. You have other Jakes as well. You have Southern Kingdom down there, other northern tribes, but mainly, it's heavily populated with Issachar. So they capture the chariots, moving, all right, on camera. And I'm going to play it again, fair use, courtesy of That's Gas Garage. I don't know these individuals, but my videos are not monetized. Just want to play a clip and just to show the people what they captured, okay? So let's click on it.
Mommy, Becky. Mira. What is that? I don't know. You got it on video? I am getting.
So as you can see, all right, I'm gonna pause that. Excuse me. As you can see, you hear, the Spanish accent, they don't know what's going on, all right? And they're Israelites, by the way, okay? And they should know what's going on, because why? It always was in, our minds in ancient times to know what the chariots of the Lord are, also known as what? The chariots of Israel, okay? You go in the scriptures, all right, all throughout the scriptures are speaking about what? The chariots of the Lord, or the chariots of Israel. See? This is the book of Jeremiah 10, and I'll start at verse 1 real quick. Hear ye the word which the Lord speaketh unto you, O house of Israel. Yeah, the Israelites are who? The so-called Negro, all right, so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native American people. Okay, so the Lord is speaking to our people. All right, verse 2, here's the point. Thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, learn not the way of the heathen, right? And be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them. All right, so at least they be, some tares, but I believe them to be, Israelites, because Jake be, caught off guard and surprised by, the chariots, as well, But we're not supposed to be dismayed, all right, at the signs of heaven. Now, what it means to be dismayed, okay, let's get the word dismayed. Okay. root word is dismay. Okay. See here, it says dismay. Become or be alarmed, upset, or frightened, to confound, right? It says break down the courage of by danger or difficulty of fear of calamity, filled with despairing apprehension. So, let's see. And that's pretty much the gist. But basically, you know, Jake look at the chariots and they don't know what to think of it because the so-called white man Esau Edom, he calls them what? He calls them UFOs, unidentified flying objects. And when these was once identifiable, all right, to our ancestors. The song "Swing Low, Sweet Chariot," of course. That's something that's made by you know our ancestors. All right. Matter of fact, his name's like Wallace Willis that made that song. Okay. So I have another video queued up. We're gonna pause this. We're gonna play it back a little bit. This is from the movie Saving Private Ryan. Okay. And before I read that, let's go here because first and foremost, we're supposed to, all right, not be affrighted because that's the salvation vehicles, all right, that's going to deliver the Lord's elect. But Jake is, dismayed. Like the scriptures said in Jeremiah 10. Okay, now this is the book of Zechariah 5:1. It says, "Then I turned and lifted up mine eyes and looked, and behold, a flying roll." Now, this is what the prophet Zechariah seen, right? It says, and he said, verse 2, he said to me, "What seest thou?" And I answered, "I see a flying roll." This is what, Esau calls flying saucers, It says, "The length thereof is 20 cubits, and the breadth thereof 10 cubits. Then said he unto me, This is the curse that goeth forth over the face of the whole earth. For everyone that stealeth shall be cut off as on this side, according to it. And everyone that sweareth shall be cut off as on that side, according to it." All right. And here's the main gist of it, right? It says, "And I will bring it forth, said the Lord of hosts, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, and it shall enter into the house of the thief." Now, who's the thief? The thief is the so-called white man, Esau Edom, because everything he got was mainly through thievery. Okay. Ill-gotten gains. Okay. It says, "And into the house of him that swear falsely by my name, and it shall remain in the midst of his house, and shall consume it," all right, destroy it, "with the timber thereof and the stones thereof." All right. And which is what? Those chariots, man. All right. Because not only are the chariots coming back, all right, to deliver the Lord's elect, all right, the chariots play a major part of prophecy, all right, concerning what? Destroying, all right, Esau, all right, and the militaries is going to turn and fight against, all right, Michael and the angels. Okay. Now, real quick, I had found this clip from Saving Private Ryan. All right. And I'm gonna play this clip because these are the angels. All right, Satan and his angels is going to show you in this clip, the angels of Satan, which is not talking about angels from the heavens, all right, the actual heavens, but the actual warplanes, all right, which they fly high in the skies, all right, to cover, the other military that's in the water or by land. So they basically what warplanes does, they provide a lot of aerial coverage, okay, to what? Protect. Just like angels, you know, matter of fact, going back to the, when our ancestors was coming out of the old Egypt, the Lord had a chariot, a massive chariot hovering over them that was guiding them and protecting them, right? See? And the warplanes, all right, that Esau have made, they serve as the same, or for the same purpose. To what? Be his aerial support. Okay. Now in this movie right here, this movie clip again, fair use, from the movie Saving Private Ryan. All right, watch what he says.
Medic! Medic! We got a medic! They're tank busters, sir. P-51s. Angels on our shoulders.
You heard me say angels on our shoulders. Okay. So, that's, Esau's angels or Satan's angels right there. Okay. What you just seen in that clip. Again, fair use, okay. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 12 and verse 7. It says, and there was war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon. All right, which goes back to what? The old beast, right? Okay, the beast, okay, which is ran by who? Esau, Edom. Okay, it says, and the dragon fought against. Start the top again. Start the top. And there was war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon. All right, so the archangel Michael, okay, he's going to stand a fight. All right, because it speaks about that in Daniel as well. All right, Daniel the 12th chapter says what? Michael shall stand up for the children of thy people. All right, matter of fact, let's go to it real quick, and I'll come back to Revelation 12. Okay, Daniel 12 and verse 1, it says, and you notice the subtitle, it says the time of the end. Okay, and at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people, which is who? Us Israelites. Okay, hey, they got angels, we got angels that's going to protect us. All right. Which the angels are going to protect us. Lord willing, we those men, all right, are the angels that's from heaven above. All right. Which is they coming back as angelic force, all right, that Esau, all right, his angels or Satan, his angels cannot match, because they're just they're just mere mortal men, all right, in these aircrafts, all right. But the chariots of the Lord, the so-called UFOs, they can disappear. They can go from one side of the sky to the other, all right, without even seeing them, and appear, and maneuver in ways that Esau can't even fathom. That's why when Esau, came out and said that, yeah, the so-called UFOs are real, excuse me, and it shows you the naval footage of the chariot. Look how it was maneuvering through the air. All right, Esau don't have that kind of technology. See? It says, and at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince which standeth for the children of thy people. All right. And how he's going to stand up? He's going to fight against who? Let's go back to it. Revelation 12 and 7. And there was war in heaven, which is the sky, the firmament, right? All right. It's going to be a showdown, man. Okay. It says, Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, all right? And the dragon fought and his angels and prevailed not, neither was their place found any more in heaven. Because when Yahweh Shai show up with the, angels, it's going to be a spectacle. It's going to be a show, but it's going to be sore violence is going to fall upon them so fast. It's not even going to be funny, man. Because why? Again, like it says in Zechariah, that this is the curse that goeth forth, all right, over the whole earth, right? It says what is going to consume, all right, who? The thief, all right? Which, who's the main thief? The so-called white man, which is who? Esau, Edom. All right, beginning with Amalek, you know. All right, the violence is going to fall upon them. It's going to be very sore upon them, okay? Because when they see, all right, the angels, man, they see Yahushua and the angels, they're going to be fucking terrified, all right? I'm going to read the account, you know. 2nd Esdras 13, I'm going to jump around a bit because I want to get to the nitty gritty. I don't want to hold you too long. I'm going to get to the point, you know. 2nd Esdras 13, and this is a vision of the prophet Esdras, all right? 2nd Esdras 13, and I'll start at 3. It says, and I beheld, and lo, that man waxed strong with the thousands of heaven. That man being who? Yahweh Shai, which he's coming back as an angelic force, because it says what? Let's get that in Isaiah 47. Okay. Excuse me. My sinus is acting up pretty bad. And Lord, when are you being edified? Okay. Isaiah 47 and 3, going right to the point. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, to my Babylon, which is America. Yea, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man. Right, because Yahweh Shai is coming back as this angelic force to take down Edom. All right. Isaiah 63. Who is this that cometh from Edom with dyed garments from Basra? Right. Now we know that modern day Basra is another term or title of Slakia. So that's a title for America, being what? The main capital, all right, of Edom's possession. See? So Yahweh Shai will not meet you damn devils as a man. He's gonna come back as just great power, man. Just great pure power from heaven on high, man. Okay. To what? Destroy you. Okay. 2nd Esdras 13:3. And I beheld, and lo, that man waxed strong with the thousands of heaven. And when he turned his countenance to look, all the things trembled that were seen under him. Because why? When Yahweh Shai appeared with the thousands of heavens, which is the angels, all right, they're gonna be, man, they're gonna be shook. All right, they're gonna be shook. Because why? They know that the angels is out there, right? But they don't really, they don't really know the full extent of the greatness of how our Lord is going to travel back to this, this atmosphere, all right, with the innumerable amount of the angels, man. See? And it's going to make them terrified. All right? Terrified. So it says, verse 4, and whensoever the voice went out of his mouth, all they burned that heard his voice, like as the earth faileth when it filleth the fire. Okay? And after this, I beheld, and lo, there was gathered together a multitude of men out of number from the four winds of the heaven to subdue the man that came out of the sea, which is who? The different military warplanes. All right, again, Satan and his angels. All right, they're gonna turn, they're gonna fight. All right, or they're gonna see Yahweh Shai first in the angels. Okay, and they're gonna think to fight against them, because why? The Most High gonna put in their spirit to fight. All right. Remember, the Most High is a man of war. Okay. Now let's jump down to verse 8. And after this I beheld, and lo, all they which were gathered together to subdue him were sore afraid, and yet durst fight. See? Because why? The Lord gonna put on the spirit of them to fight. Because what the scriptures say, that a man's goings are of the Lord. How then can a man understand his own way, right? And it says that what? Also, the Lord direct man's steps. Okay. When deep sleep fall upon man, the Lord sealed the instructions. So when this day happened, which is the day of the Lord, when it happens, all right, the Lord is going to program them all to what? Turn and fight. All right. Because why? You cannot resist the will of the Most High. Okay. It says, verse 9, and lo, as he saw the violence of the multitude that came, he neither lifted up his hand, nor held sword, nor any instrument of war. But only I saw that he sent out of his mouth, as it had been a blast of fire, and out of his lips a flaming breath, and out of his tongue he cast out sparks and tempests. Because why? The chariots, they issue out fire, which is what? Concentrated laser beams. All right, laser beams are nothing but just concentrated, fire. All right, just shot out. Now, if the fires come from heaven, all right, it's different than what you see on earth. All right, because these angels, all right, that's going to be in the chariots when they shoot at these warplanes. Satan and his angels. Which the word Satan in itself just means adversary. All right, who's the main adversary of the Lord? Esau, Edom. All right, but hey, hey, when they issue out this fire from the chariots, man, the angels in the chariots, all right, it's going to be an obliteration, man. Okay, verse 9, it says, and lo, as he saw the violence of the multitude that came, he neither lifted up his hand, nor held sword, nor any instrument of war, but only I saw that he sent out of his mouth, as it had been a blast of fire, and out of his lips a flaming breath, and out of his tongue, it says he cast out sparks and tempests. They were all mixed together, the blast of fire, the flaming breath, and the great tempest, and fell with violence upon the multitude which was prepared to fight. All right, and burned them up. See, burned them up, every one, so that upon a sudden of an innumerable multitude, nothing was to be perceived, but only dust and smell of smoke. All right. So this is how Yahweh and the angels going to leave. All right. These warplanes and military and different things that's going to, all right, be prepared to go against Yahweh and the angels. All right. It's going to be nothing but, again, dust and smell of smoke. Okay. It says, when I saw this, I was afraid. And after saw, I said, I, the same man, came down from the mountain and called unto him another piece of multitude. Now, pretty much this is the ending results. Okay. So the Lord is going to actually destroy, all right, these warplanes, which are known as what? Satan and his angels. Okay. You're going to destroy them. Okay. And that's going to be the end. Okay. That's going to be the end. And at the same time, he's going to do what? Gather his elect. All right. Because why? The Lord is going to come back and deliver his elect before he destroy, Esau and his society. Okay. So at the same time, the Lord is going to deliver his elect. Now let's go to the book of Isaiah 31. Okay. Isaiah 31, and I'll go down to verse 5. It says, as birds flying, so will the Lord of hosts, all right, Yahweh, all right, Bashem Yahweh Shai of hosts. Hosts represents armies, okay? Defend Jerusalem. Now, who is Jerusalem? All right, the Israelites. And that starts with the elect, okay? How the Lord is going to defend Jerusalem, all right, by his son Yahweh Shai, along with the angels, all right, that's going to come back in the chariots. See? Because why? I read to you earlier, all right, Daniel 12, and you read down, matter of fact, let's go to Daniel 12 again, because it goes into Jacob's time of trouble. At that time it's going to be so bad that the angels going to have to, Michael and the angels going to have to stand up and fight. Let's read it again. Daniel 12 and 1. It says, "And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people, and there shall be a time of trouble. See, such as never was since there was a nation even to that same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book," which is what? The elect. Okay? See, the time of trouble. And that starts with the men of the Lord going through persecution. All right? That's in 2nd Ezra, the 16th chapter, where it speaks about the insurrection upon them that fear the Lord, man. It's gonna be so terrible out here that Michael the archangel gonna have to stand up and fight for us, man. Because why? They're gonna come after us with all kind of rigor, man, to destroy us, man. All right, that serve the Lord. As far as us Israelites that serve Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, we're the main ones on the adversary's target list, which is Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. Okay, we're not a physical threat, but we are a spiritual threat, because why? We teach the truth. We expose these devils. All right, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, man. All right. It says back in Isaiah 31:5, "As birds flying, so will the Lord of hosts defend Jerusalem. Defending also, he will deliver it." See, I read it in Daniel. What? They're going to be what? They turned back. Shalaki. I don't know why I do that. My phone messes up sometimes. But it says what? "And at that time, thy people shall be delivered, everyone found written in the book." Again, that's the elect. So it says back in Isaiah 31, it says, "Defending also, he will deliver it, and passing over, he will preserve it." Because when you go into the scriptures, the Lord has an elect again, man, that he's going to deliver. See what it says in Amos. Let's go to Amos real quick. Let's go to the book of Amos. And Lord willing, you're being edified. I didn't intend for it to be this long, but Lord willing, you're being edified. Okay. Amos 9:9. It says, "For lo, I will command, and I will sift the house of Israel among all nations, like as corn is sifted in the sieve, yet shall not the least grain fall upon the earth." Because why? The Lord is going to deliver his elect. Okay, the Lord is going to sift his elect, all right, by the nations, deliver them, all right, and the rest of the remnant, which is the 1/3 total. Okay, but it begins with 144,000 men, all right, 12,000 men of each tribe. Okay, and the other, rest of the remnant is, or 1/3 is other men, women, and children that's going to be delivered. See what I'm saying? So let's go from there. Where I was at. The Lord says, well, he's going to defend it, and he says he's going to deliver it. Okay. Now let's go from there. Let's close. Because the whole world is going to see Yahweh Shai. Okay. That's what Revelation 1 and 7 is about. They're going to all see him coming, like it says, in the clouds of glory. The clouds represents, or is a metaphor for the chariots, man. Everyone's going to see. This is going to be a world view of Yahweh Shai and the angels, man. All right. And like I said, he's going to destroy Esau. All right. And his military or angels, which is the war planes. And I've shown you clips in this video about that. All right. And he's going to deliver his elect. All right. Going to preserve his elect. Okay. All right. It says Wisdom of Solomon 5:1. "Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him, and made no account of his labors. When they see it, they shall be troubled with fear, and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation, so far beyond all they look for." Because why? All right. When they look in the sky, all right, and they see the Lord make a quick job of Satan and his angels, you know. And then here come the missiles. At that time, the Lord is going to what? He's going to beam up his elect. All right. He's going to beam up his elect. All right. And they're going to be troubled because why? They're going to be like, man, you know, I couldn't, you got to think about how they're going to think. People going to be looking up in the sky, even our own people. Man, I couldn't fathom that, man. What's going on? They've been abducted. That's why I said so far beyond all they look for. All right. It says, when they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear and shall be amazed at the strangers of his salvation, so far beyond all they look for. All right. Because why? It's gonna be a glorious deliverance, man. All right. Seeing Jerusalem getting beamed up. All right. You're gonna see Jerusalem getting beamed up, and then in New Jerusalem, all right, you're gonna see, well, I'll word it like this. You're gonna see Jerusalem ascending up into the chariots. And then you're going to see New Jerusalem coming down from the chariots after the destruction. as immortals. All right. We're never going to die again. All right. We're going to be in, it's going to be, instantly, the kingdom going to be implemented. So when we come out on chariots. All right. But first, the destruction has to come. Okay. And at the same time, all right, we're going to be beamed up. That's why it says, at the twinkling, all right, twinkling of an eye. Let's get that real quick. I always get that. Twinkling. This is the book of 1 Corinthians 15 and verse, I started 51. It says, behold, I show you a mystery. We shall not all sleep, but we shall all be changed. In a moment, in the twinkling of an eye, at the last trump. For the trumpet shall sound, and the dead shall be raised incorruptible, and we shall be changed. Because why? When we're beamed up, instantly we're going to be changed. Because this body we're in right now cannot go onto the chariot, man. We got to get those new bodies. But this is, hey, this is something that the world is going to take notice of, as far as the vehicles that the angels ride in, which is, the chariots. Again, Esau calls them UFOs. He even calls them UAPs. But they're seeing the salvation vehicles of the Lord, all right, appear, and this is making people dismayed, even our own people. So when I see videos like this video I showed earlier with the chariots, all right, I pray and hope that, Lord willing, I make it on one of those. Because why? We have to endure until the end. And Lord willing, I myself and all you sincere Akim out there endure until the end, because our goal is to make it on that chariot. Lord willing, we're found written in the book. Anyways, with that, I'm gonna close. Shalom. Hey, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. All praise to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai again. Shalom to the next video. Lord willing, shalom.